This is the most dangerous time in the history of our country, and Joe Biden is leading us into oblivion. He's leading us into oblivion. You know, we all smile when he falls downstairs and things.
When it comes to Donald Trump versus me, just look at us. Who seems to be in shape? Who's able to move around?
What's going on, everybody? Snake Pit Rise Up, Cobra Crew in the house. Shout out to Jay Hailstorm for those fancy graphics and that awesome intro. That was really good. That was really good. I had not seen it all, and that's the first time I've seen what he put together, but a shout out to him. How's everybody doing? Good to see all of you here. CobraCast IRL is live. We got some stuff to talk about. Some of it I haven't even really looked into. Actually, during Mario Kart, during my struggle session, I actually had to change the title because I saw that Tucker, I guess, had something with the J6 stuff that he put, I guess, on tonight, Tucker Carlson tonight, and then Trump responded to it on True Social. I haven't even read that yet. I know nothing about it, so we're gonna react to that live on this show. Also, Crowder was on with PBD today, and I watched a little bit about that, but I didn't hear. I was in the chat a little bit, and I heard the part where Crowder was asked directly about Trump versus DeSantis, and I was in the chat, and I basically said that he's dodging the question, which is a big problem, and that's what really drives me crazy. Put your support behind Donald Trump. That's the only answer at this point in time. Any other answer, any other, hedging your bets or riding the fence is not going to help anything or anybody. And that's why the Democrats continue to win and the left continues to win, because we have powerful people in the conservative side that simply just won't say Donald Trump is the person for the job. He needs 100% support. Get out of his way. If we let them get away with what happened in the last election, if Donald Trump doesn't get the nomination and if he doesn't win, then that's something that we're going to have to deal with for the rest of our lifetimes. You know what I mean? So that's the most important thing. So I know people are like, Crowder supported Trump in the past. Yes, when it's convenient. Yes, 100%. But right now, it's not convenient for him to hedge his bet behind Trump because he's not sure if DeSantis is going to get the nomination or Trump. So he's leaving it open-ended. I'm tired of that shit. The man that says fight like hell, the man that says put it all on the line, can't back the right guy because he wants to make sure that he doesn't upset the other guy in case that guy gets the nomination. I have the opportunity. I could talk to Ron DeSantis right now, probably with connections. We've been to a couple of DeSantis rallies. I don't give a fuck about all that. I care about the right person for the job and supporting the right person for the job. And that's Donald Trump. That's the end of the discussion. There's no more discussion to be had. DeSantis is phenomenal, and he's doing great, and he needs to continue to do great things here in Florida and set himself up for a 2028 run. But Trump is the fucking man for 2024. End of discussion. So this bullshit about fight like hell, don't back down unless you're asked a direct question of who do you support, Trump or DeSantis, because clearly both of these guys are going to go at it. I'm open to either. I'm going to wait to see who gets the nomination so I can stay in connections with the right people so I can get the interviews and all that bullshit. It's bigger than getting interviews. It's bigger than you getting your show as many viewers as possible. And if you're not looking at what's going on in the country right now, it's far bigger than your show getting clicks. But hey, what do I know? I'm sitting here with 700 people watching and Crowder gets 50, 60,000 people. So what do I know, right? It just pisses me off. I'm so tired of people hedging their bets and being scared to say what needs to be said. What needs to be said is Ron DeSantis is a phenomenal governor. He's the greatest governor in this country, and it's not even close. And Ron DeSantis is going to be a phenomenal president one day. It's not his time. We need to right the wrongs of what we saw, and we need to all stand behind Donald Trump. He's got all of the support. He's got all of the momentum. He's got the people on his side, and that's who we all need to stick with and stick behind and put our full support behind him, because it's too damn serious to be playing mind games right now and playing political pandering bullshit. That's what needs to be said, and that's what I'm tired of. But he couldn't do that when he was asked directly. Mr. Fight Like Hell. Mr. I'm going to record my friends' phone conversations in the event of the movement. Can't even support who's clearly the only person to support for the movement, because he wants to keep his access to the DeSantis campaign, apparently. Pisses me off. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Yeah, so we do have a lot to talk about. Mud Club for Life says, Cristobal, I'm glad you're a fan, but Mud Club ain't going to save this country. Donald Trump's the only person that can save this country. That's the bottom line. Donald Trump's the only person that can save this country. And if we don't back him up, we might as well just kiss it all goodbye. Because if they are allowed to end Trump without him getting nominated and winning the White House again, if that happens, they've won. Regardless of who the next Republican nominee is. They've won. That's the bottom line. So I'm not telling you can't support Crowder or you're wrong for supporting Crowder. I have no problem with anyone supporting whoever they want in whatever capacity they want. It is your money. It's your time. You don't owe me a response or any of that. Nobody owes me anything. You don't owe anyone else anything. But that doesn't mean that I won't give my opinions on how I feel about it, whether that's popular or unpopular. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is I have steadily supported Donald Trump consistently. I've not backed down. And it all started, my public support for Trump started because leftists tried to shame me into not supporting Trump. Leftists tried to shame me to stay quiet about supporting Donald Trump. They tried to say, hey, we're going to expose people for being Trump supporters. And at that point, I'm like, no, fuck you. I'll just say it loud and proud. I'm not backing down for anybody. And that's been the claim to everything we have with what I've become from an online personality. It's about not letting people shame me out of my opinions. And I see a lot of people on the right, a lot of conservatives that are scared to say what needs to be said, that Trump is the guy that we need to support fully, unconditionally. And we need to stay and hold the line. But as long as you hear people hedging their bets like that, that shows the left that they still have power with this nonsense about attacking people for supporting Trump. That's what that sends out there. So anyway, all right, we got a lot of people here. I see the snake pit. The snake pit is rising up already. Cobra Crew's in the house. We had Mario Kart earlier. I had a 33 race losing streak. I won the first race of the night. And then I didn't win again, unfortunately. But here's what I'm talking about. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about really quickly right here. So it just for context. So at 131, is it 131? Let's see. 131 is when Crowder was asked about it. So we'll back up just a hair. Let's share my screen. I believe this is when he was asked about it right here. Here we go.
The people who were syndicating the show said, yeah, we technically with our contract, we can do it. So I said, okay, I'm going to be based out of a station in Detroit and don't pay me anything. Do a rev split. But, and at this point I didn't have a show, my own show. I said, but, let me own the rights to do podcasts, which they thought that's a fad, a lot of people. And then it started getting syndicated to more and more markets.
This is what year?
This would have been 2013, 2014, something like that.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
That's, post Fox, where before that I had been a contributor to Fox. And we would do fake warnings. We were like, we have a, at that point, like, we have a Lena Dunham warning, and it'd just be some fat joke, right?
Yeah.
But then they say, hey, like, this is a legal, like, these specific sounds, like, signifying this is highly illegal.
What?
Like,
I was like, well, okay, I'll stop that. But then they realized it was only online. And they realized that at that point, people were listening to it on audio, like as a podcast. Like, so they don't, at this point, they don't think it's an emergency. So fine.
Funny.
But we were getting into trouble all the time. And at that point in time, I remember it was before we launched Mug Club. We were like, well, you know what? We only had like 12,000 people who would tune in because it was a radio once a week, 3 hours. Like, I don't know if this is going to work, but and then 12,000 became 50,000. And that became a couple 100,000. And that became into the millions. But we just found it was over 600 audio commercials that we only ever ran once.
Yeah.
A lot of them for maybe 12,000 people, aside from the radio audience.
Crazy. Like 200 sketches and open.
So the part is coming up where he's asked about DeSantis and
sitting
Trump.
there that we're like,
That's a lot. That's a lot of good stuff
It
for
is.
Muck Club to participate.
Yeah,
If they want to
exactly.
see some of this
Yeah.
stuff. You again, put the link below if you want to learn more about it. Muck Club.
forever.
A lot of credit
Forever.
or ladderofcredit.com/Mug Club.
Yep,
Same
either
way.
way.
Put
Always.
both links below for them to have. Robert, if you can do that as a reminder. Going
March
back to
20th.
it. So DeSantis Trump. Curious to know where you're at with this. Okay, DeSantis Trump. You're seeing.
Why are you laughing?
You're
Yeah, it's just because this question right now is the third rail in the Republican Party.
Let's piss on it.
And he's asking because people like you won't answer the fucking question the way it needs to be asked. There's one simple answer. Ask me. It's Trump. It's Donald Trump. Hey, Jeremy, weren't you at a couple of DeSantis campaigns? Aren't you connected with some people that are closer? Yes, I am. Donald Trump's the answer. It's not, there's no discussion to be had. It's Donald Trump. End of discussion. When people are scared to answer a direct question.
No, I'm fine with it.
So
It's
CPAC
just
came out,
funny
the
to me because
I don't think
nobody
you get
what do
elected.
you mean?
numbers
third
are
rail.
what 60% to 20%, right? CPAC, whatever. Then what were the numbers that you saw yesterday?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
Trump
Trump.
is up-
is
Yeah,
there you are,
laughing
62%.
the
Yeah, that's a
same.
CPAC thing.
It's a
to
CPAC.
But that's within
Oh.
CPAC.
Right,
Correct.
that's only
Which
within
is-
CPAC, right?
Why are we dismissing 62% of people at CPAC support Trump? Why is that being dismissed? How is that dismissive? How in the hell is that something you dismiss? Trump won 62% while Governor Ron DeSantis, likely his closest rival, came in at 20%, and that's just dismissed. So the base, the hardest core of the supporters have spoken loudly, and that's not good enough. We're going to dismiss that because that doesn't matter, apparently. Get the fuck out of here.
Which is now called TPAC for Trump.
Yeah.
Oh,
So where are you with this? Where are you with
Here's
this?
the thing. I like qualities from both candidates. I know this is going to sound like, but I'm certainly not a fence sitter. The truth is, I've never been in the business of endorsing candidates. Obviously, once it gets to a general, people know where I line up.
yeah.
Fight like hell, but I'm going to wait to see who actually gets the nomination before I tell you who I'm going to support. But fight like hell literally just admits that I'm just going to wait until see. I'm going to wait and see who I put my support behind.
Here's the thing. I like qualities from both candidates. I know this is going to sound like, but I'm certainly not a fence sitter. The truth is, I've never been in the business of endorsing candidates. Obviously, once it gets to a general, people know where I line up.
Yeah.
But I'll have people all the time asking me, like, hey, can you endorse this candidate? I'm like, I don't think you really know what it is that I do. As a matter of fact, even with guests, we'll have people tune out if we have a guest on because people want to hear kind of what we're saying about a topic unless it's a real needle mover.
Yeah.
We've had that with who you would.
Well,
people
what
you would-
an interesting thing you just said.
which
Yeah.
I feel I
Yeah.
hate because
Yeah.
it's like I want, hey, pay
Yeah.
attention to this person. People are like, this is boring because we just came from, me being.
Notice how he's trying to move the conversation away from the direct question he was asked about Trump and DeSantis. Kind of an important thing to answer considering you're wearing a fight like hell shirt and we are looking at potentially another 4 years of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Waterboarded or
Right.
having
Yeah.
midget Jesus and Santa wrestle in Jello, whatever the hell it is. I would vote for any of these people in a national election, of course. Like I really hope it's just not a super bloody primary.
Yeah.
People ask me what I like about Donald Trump. I like the fact that he went off and did it on his own. I like the fact that he's an outsider. I don't like the fact that sometimes what it is with Donald Trump is even if he thinks he might be wrong, let's assume, and that's a big if, he would never admit it. So he has to
100%.
dig in his heels. So something like with the vaccine, was an issue. And then really you saw with the audience when he was encouraging younger people, that was something that I had a real problem with. But I like him a lot. And I think he certainly has been probably the most effective president in my lifetime. Ron DeSantis, I like that he has really been.
Why would you have any reservations about the person you just said is the most effective president in your lifetime? What is there to second guess? What is there to worry about? Why is there any hesitation to wanting to support what you just called the most effective president in your lifetime? Tim Pool did this a while back. He started to say that Trump isn't even focused on anything. Trump's not even running. And this was after Trump announced it. And Tim Pool's like, he's not even running. He's checked out. And then Ohio happens, and Tim Pool's like, we got to support Trump. What changed? How suddenly do you think we're supposed to support Trump now, but you didn't 3 weeks prior? This is nonsense.
Consistent as a governor. He's done great things for Florida. Again, I don't live here, but everything that we've read and covered, he seems to be a man who's been remarkably consistent. What I don't like is, that he's not a super wealthy guy. And so you are always concerned if, to use the term, the establishment wants him because they feel like they can get their hooks in, right? You always, I'm not saying he does, but that's the concern. So there are qualities that I like with both of them. I really hope it's not as childish, although from
a comedy standpoint,
oh my God, it's gold.
Think about
it. For someone that hopes it's not this or not that, why wouldn't, who is supposedly the most influential voice in conservative media, why wouldn't the most influential voice in conservative media just say what needs to be said? We need to rally around Donald Trump. End of discussion. Again, it's a simple answer. We need to rally around Donald Trump. Donald Trump has proven time and time again he is the man for the job. Donald Trump has faced adversity and opposition from his own party. He's went after the media. He's went after Hollywood. He's went after Democrats, Republicans, and he's standing there, still taking it. We have to support this man. Ron DeSantis is a phenomenal governor. Ron DeSantis is going to be an amazing president one day. But right now, the entire party and every conservative voice out there should be standing up and saying, support Donald Trump, because right now it's more important than ever to be unified. And we have to unify around the man that just had 62% of the straw poll at CPAC, the man that can pack out buildings all over this country and all over this world, the man that has more influence and more pull than any single human being on the planet. We have to stand behind that guy. I just hope it's not ugly. The best thing for Steven Crowder would be for it to be ugly. The best thing for Steven Crowder would be for a DeSantis versus Trump big fight, big battle, so that he can monetize it. To be fair, the same thing, it would be good for me too on a monetary value. I would much rather just everybody fall in line and support Donald Trump. Like, do you think if DeSantis and Trump have debates, do you think me live streaming that and reacting to that wouldn't be good for me? Of course it would. But I would much rather have everybody just fall in line and get behind Donald Trump. That's what I would like. So it is what it is. But anyway, that was my beef. That's my issue with it. That really bothers me. I don't think Trump versus DeSantis is going to help. I think it's going to hurt a lot. And I think that's what the left is definitely wanting. And with the speculation, and I will say that it's still speculation, but I think an honest to goodness, common sense, educated guess would tell you that that DeSantis is definitely talking with people that hate Donald Trump, that want him to run. They absolutely do. Like he is their way to. They see an opportunity with DeSantis to get rid of Trump. That's what the people on the left and the rhinos see right now. And it's sad because you would think that DeSantis would see beyond that. You think he could see through all of that, but at the end of the day, that's where we at. We are at a state where DeSantis, I think my gut feeling is that he will run. I think he will run for president. He will try to go head to head with Donald Trump. I believe that is what's going to happen. And we're going to have to see how that all plays out. So that's that. Now there was also because I've covered it on this channel, there was also the, let's see. Oh, so Jay Hellstorm just said Carrie Lake was voted highest voted VP, followed by DeSantis in second. So that was probably at the CPAC straw poll. So that is, I mean, I personally, I like Carrie Lake a lot. and I think she brings a lot to the table. I don't know if she turns the needle any more than what needs to be turned, considering Trump is going to be at the top of the ticket. I do think Carrie Lake is fantastic, though. She's phenomenal. I love her. And I would be 100% okay with that if she was the vice president for Donald Trump. I would much rather have DeSantis as VP. So we could have a 12 years of DeSantis in the White House, essentially. I think that would be phenomenal. But I do think Carrie Lake is she'd be a great VP. I just don't think she adds anything. She's and this is not disrespectful towards her. She's a female Trump, is essentially what she is. Ron DeSantis is not another Trump. I know that there's videos out there of like DeSantis with the same hand gestures as Trump and all of that. Ron DeSantis is his own man. He obviously has had some influence through Trump and everything like that, but he is his own man. So I think, and again, this is where I'm trying to look at it in a what is best for the country scenario, not what's best for me. What's best for the country is for Ron DeSantis to be Trump's vice president. And also then what scenario worked best is, I think, for Ron DeSantis to run everything here at home and let Trump focus on foreign affairs. That's the perfect fucking scenario. It's a perfect scenario. Could you imagine a Trump DeSantis White House where Trump puts all of his focus on foreign affairs and fixing the problems, overseas with all, he's already done it once. And Ron DeSantis basically turns America into Florida. It's fucking perfect. It's phenomenal. And if Ron DeSantis is turning America into Florida while Trump is taking care of everything overseas, what does Ron DeSantis walk into in 4 years? Well, he walks into a landslide victory in 2028. A landslide victory. That is a perfect scenario. That's what I'm seeing. Crowder doesn't want to say that because he wants to keep his access in case DeSantis gets the nomination. Swig of water for the working man. VP is typically a useless position. It is. But in this scenario, I don't think so. I think the VP, depending on who it is, Ron DeSantis would not be a useless VP. Ron DeSantis would be an amazing vice presidential candidate because we only have 4 years of Trump. We only have 4. So with that said, you are basically the guy waiting in the wings to become the president. So you only get 4 years of Trump. So this is a different scenario altogether. I will say this. If Trump didn't have only 4 years and Trump was running for 8, I would totally understand why DeSantis wants to run against him. 8 years, way too long. 4 years? And you've already seen what Trump did, and he already helped you win governor? With 4 years, there's no reason he should run. There's no reason. Anyway, that's how I see it. Now, there was more on this podcast. Now, I have not heard this at all. So Hailstorm just shared this with me. So I have not heard this clip at all. Could the Daily Wire deal have worked out? Yes. But so this is a 55-second clip that Crowder tweeted out. Let's listen to this.
What could Daily Wire had really done anything to have kept you?
Really? And by the way, it wasn't just them, just to be clear. There've been a lot of suitors.
The answer to that question is yes. Like there wasn't nervousness because he was like, I just don't like these guys and I don't want to do anything with them ever. It was like, I really want something to be able to work out. But he said it many, many, many times. There was just something in there that we've specifically gone into it that just is a non-starter. All the other terms, all the other stuff you get to, right, in negotiations. That was the thing that I didn't like. It was like, of course you negotiate, yes. But if there's something in there that basically says in this term sheet that you're going to do something that it's antithetical to who we are, then no, we can't get past that. Like that's just something that's never going to work. So that's why he said, look, just take me out of this. Let's just talk about the movement. He's talked about a bench. That's part of the vision of what we're doing. How is there another Steven Crowder in this current age?
That really wasn't that was a pretty non-answer. I don't know if there's I know that I'm pretty sure that there's a clip on Valuetainment's channel of the Daily Wire thing that they uploaded. I don't know if you guys can find that, but that was what Crowder tweeted out. That was a pretty non-answer in my opinion. So that was not juicy at all. I was hoping it would be, but it wasn't. Now, but somebody sent this comment. I address this. Okay. So Jeremy, I love everything you're saying here, but if you think these evil bastards are going to let him walk back into the White House, you are out of your damn mind. That's why. And thank you, Randall. I appreciate it. That's exactly why I'm so focused on the severity of the situation. That's why I think people like Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro should point blank say, support Trump. I'm not playing no games. I'm not going to whine about mean tweets. I'm not going to say that he's not presidential. He's the man for the job. That's why I think that he needs the backing of every single person in the movement without them hedging their bets. Because solidarity is important and it has to fucking happen. So no, I don't think that they're just going to let him walk back in. I understand the opposition he's facing. And that's why I'm disappointed that Ron DeSantis won't run with him, because I think that in this scenario, Ron DeSantis's VP is valuable. It's more valuable than a VP has ever been. And that's where I'm at with it. So that's why I'm so focused on, the situation. And it is what it is. It is what it is. You have a lawsuit against me? For what? For what? What type of lawsuit are we talking? What type of lawsuit?
And you sad, and I love it. You gonna cry.
Guess I'm in trouble. So Zoe Gilday, clearly a fake profile picture, trying to get some dudes to react to it. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess what's it about? Can you tell me? Just need to know. I need information. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Where the fuck did it go? Okay. Big trouble with me late. With caps, ladies and gentlemen. With caps. Okay. All caps. So that's a signal that I'm in trouble right here. Jeremy, you're infighting more than anyone right now. How am I infighting? By saying, hey guys, go support him all you want, support Crowder. I don't agree with Crowder. But yeah, so I don't know. Hell yeah. That's a lawsuit right there. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess I'm in trouble. Big trouble. Sorry. Big trouble, all caps. Big trouble, all caps. Let's see. Give Zoe the beard. Oh man. Now, okay, we are gonna have 2 beards of shame tonight. Alec Baldwin's finger, lawsuit funds, mate. Thank you. I'm gonna need it clearly. I don't know what this is about, but that's a good one. It's a good thing for me to try to Harry Baggins. I'm also starting a lawsuit against you, Jeremy. Wow. Man, that's I'm gonna have to grift a little harder if we keep getting these lawsuits coming in, man. I don't know what to do. Well, we are gonna have hang on, denounce Spider-Man or I sue. Me too. Yes, I'll have to see if Ricada can help me out, apparently. Big trouble in Little China. Man, that's going to be a bad lawyer for $10. Oh, man. What the fuck? All right, we're up to a $20. All right, we got a $20 attorney. We're good. We got $20. All right. We're all suing Jeremy. All right, 25. We're going to keep a counter. All right. Will I be able to what type of God damn it. This is so funny. Let's see. Trump saying focus on ballot harvesting is how we win. The left makes new rules and right beats them with it. They changed how the SCOTUS judges are appointed, and the right got 3 new judges. 100%. Let me say this. I am so glad that Trump talked about ballot harvesting. I'm so glad that he addressed this, because you're 100% right. That's 100% right. Him talking about that, that's the step in the right direction. All right. Look, do people think I can't criticize Trump? Thank God he stopped talking about the vaccines. Thank God he stopped talking about this. Now, do I think that he can completely stop talking about it? Look, man, I love this man. Okay. I don't know if he can keep himself in check on the vaccines, because he loves talking about the fucking vaccines. Okay. He has to stop. You have to stop talking about the vaccines. All right. So he's done that. So we'll see. All right, we're up to $27. We have a $27 attorney. All right. There's no way you're defeating me with a $27 attorney. Bird Up says, hey guys, I'm late. Is this live stream where we all sue Jeremy? Apparently. Oh man. Don't back down now. Don't back down now, Zoe, because I've got a $27 attorney. Don't back down now because a $27 attorney is about to show up and serve you. Okay? That's the flex right there. I can get a good alcoholic attorney from Alabama to defend the fuck out of me. Okay? So don't come at me with that noise. I got $27 and a bottle of Jack for this attorney, and we are going to win going away. Okay? So you might want to back up, okay? You might want to back up. $27 attorney, now she's scared. Damn. Zoe, listen, Zoe. I don't know who you are, okay? But could you have at least let me get a $50 super chat out of that before you back down? Like, really? So in a lot of ways, Zoe won. Zoe only let me grift $27 out before Zoe backed down and cucked to the snake pit. The snake pit bit so hard. The venom was so savage. I couldn't even get more than $27 out of the grift. Come on. So technically Zoe won. So I got to give Zoe. Oh, who's grifting who? All right. We got to talk about this thing with Tucker Carlson tonight. So guys, I don't know if you can get me a clip with Tucker and the J6 stuff. I'm sure there's one on Twitter that somebody clipped out. And then I've got Trump's response, so you don't have to worry about that. In the meantime, while my guys are looking for that, I got to show you guys now, chat. I'm doing this because of Zoe. Okay, I'm not going to let Zoe win. I might not have got my $50 super chat out of Zoe. Okay, but I'm going to play something for all of you. Okay, and Zoe gets credit. Okay. So right here, don't dare me. I smash everyone that comes for me. Well, guess what? You guys can thank Zoe for this clip right here. Okay. Enjoy. Here you go.
In fact, I'm going to share with you a very simple story, which is that I went home one day and I said, well, why are conservatives bad, Mommy? Because I thought we were supposed to conserve things. I couldn't reconcile it. Now I can.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, it is the worst. I'm trying to fix this really quick. Give me a second. My apologies right there. Okay. It's almost as bad as this, but this is the worst one right here. I'm about to show you guys the worst. Are you guys ready? Because Kamala Harris is cringe. She's not that cringe, though. You guys want to see the most cringe thing that she's ever done? Are you guys ready for the most cringe thing that's ever been done? Not by Kamala. It's by someone else. Kamala's cringe. She ain't as cringe as I'm about to show you.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
What? Oh. Holy shit, dude. Like, what? It's beyond belief how bad. Thank Zoe for that, okay? Thank Zoe for that. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. That was Zoe. That's what Zoe gets for trying to troll. Okay? So we now have corrected everything. All right? And it's all good.
It was all about, well, you know, gay bathhouses and everything. It's all about round the clock sex. It's all, come on, man.
What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what we. All right, we're gonna watch Tucker tonight. Let's see. I know nothing about this, so this will be the first time I've seen this. Okay, so here we go. This is the first time I've seen this. Here we go.
And welcome to Tucker Carlson and happy Monday. We're about to show you surveillance footage from inside the United States Capitol. The images you'll see were
Alec Baldwin's finger. Funds to countersue Zoe. We won, boys. We won. Zoe, you thought. Zoe, you thought you had it. But do you know what just happened to Zoe? Alec Baldwin's finger just walked in here. And Alec Baldwin's finger don't miss, okay? So right here, here's what happened to Zoe. Damn! Oof. Oof. One more for the people in the back. We got a $77 lawyer now. Here we go. This is what happens when you enter the snake pit and you try some nonsense. Damn! All right, here we go. Let's start over. Tucker Carlson tonight. Thank you, Alec Baldwin's finger. Thank you to everybody. $77 attorney now. Don't fuck with me.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson and happy Monday. We're about to show you surveillance footage from inside the United States Capitol. The images you'll see were recorded 26 months ago today on January 6, 2021. Until now, politicians have kept this tape hidden from the public. There is no legitimate justification for that, and there never has been. On January 6, 2 years ago, thousands of protesters walked from a Trump rally on the ellipse outside the White House to the U.S. Capitol, where the certification of the presidential election was underway. The protesters were angry. They believed that the election they had just voted in had been unfairly conducted. And they were right. In retrospect, it is clear the 2020 election was a grave betrayal of American democracy.
And if that's the case, which is being widely accepted now, why are we not supporting Donald Trump completely? Why are we not saying we have to right the wrongs of 2020? Why are we as a movement, as Steven Crowder wants to call it, why are we not saying we have to support Trump? Because if Trump gets ousted, if they get rid of Donald Trump, no matter what happens in 2024, they won. That's the fucking focus right there.
Given the facts that have since emerged about that election, no honest person can deny it. Yet the beneficiaries of that election continue to lie about what is now obvious. The real crime, they will tell you again and again, is not what happened on Election Day 2020. The real crime is what happened 2 months later on January 6th, when Donald Trump led an insurrection against the duly elected American government. To prove that claim and to divert attention from the details of the presidential election itself, Democrats in Congress impaneled what they called the House Select Committee on the January 6th attack. The point of that committee was to prevent Donald Trump from running for president again. In December of last year, committee members voted unanimously to refer Trump to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution. Mission accomplished. But what the committee did not do was explain what happened inside the Capitol on January 6th. 3 weeks ago, thanks to the new Republican Speaker's office, we gained access to thousands of hours of surveillance video that help answer that question. The January 6th committee had access to this very same tape and watched much of it. But as we're about to show you, committee members lied about what they saw and then hid the evidence from the public as well as from January 6th criminal defendants and their lawyers. That is unforgivable.
It is unforgivable. And I want to make a comment on this that, so when January 6th happened, you know, I kind of like, there's two ways to approach this. Like, so for instance, when I heard that there was going to be basically a protest, you know, that day, I remember like, I'm not a person that I don't like crowds and I don't like being around a large groups of people or whatever. I'd had a couple people mention to me like, hey, are you going to go? You should go. You should support Trump, all this stuff. And I mean, like, I don't even think I considered it, but I'm just saying that it was floated out there. And so like, but I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just fucking crazy. So when it all went down, I'm like, you've got to be kind of crazy to be there to get him like walking into those buildings and stuff. Cause like your gut feeling would tell you that it was the wrong thing to do. Regardless of that though. And I do think that like you've got to use common sense in those situations. I mean, Alex Jones himself was trying to warn people that day, like be very law abiding, but also like understand that they're trying to set you up, yada, yada, yada. Bottom line is it all was bad. All that is true, but it's also a fact that we've been lied to. And this entire thing, there are political prisoners in this situation now. Political prisoners are involved in this. And the committee, the January 6th committee is the biggest clown show I have ever seen. And it's the line that I'll always use. It's not, they ain't just a clown. They're the whole fucking circus. And you have to look at this and objectively, you can look at this objectively. And I can look at it objectively and say, people were stupid for walking into those buildings. Like common sense would tell you that that's not a smart idea. Common sense. But that doesn't mean that we haven't been lied to over and over again. And there's been a cover up and it's all meant to weaponize this against Donald Trump. And it's meant to weaponize support for him. The whole point is to shame people into not supporting Donald Trump. That's all this comes down to. Donald Trump is way too popular and way too influential. And supporters of Trump, the MAGA movement, have been demonized over and over and over again. You are not allowed to support him openly. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter who you sleep with. It doesn't matter. None of this shit matters. If you support Trump, you are the enemy in their eyes. That is what we are dealing with. And look how we have political prisoners now involved in this situation. It's disgusting. Continuing on, though.
Whatever you think of Speaker Kevin McCarthy, he rectified that crime, and we are grateful that he did. Before we show you the tape, a few words on the process. Our producers had unfettered access to the Capitol surveillance video. Neither the Speaker's office nor our bosses at Fox News interfered in any way with our investigation. Of the 40,000 or so hours of tape, most of it turned out to be irrelevant. Static shots of empty rooms, in some cases far from the Capitol itself. To find relevant videotape, our producers were given use of Capitol computers with advanced mapping software that made it easy to find what we were looking for. What we didn't have was access to facial recognition software, and that was significant. For more than 2 years, we have wondered why some in the crowd that day who seemed to be inciting violence were never indicted for it. We assumed these were federal agents of some sort. We still assume that. And in fact, there were many examples of behavior we saw in those tapes that didn't seem to make sense. Men in civilian clothes holding doors open for protesters, escorting others through the Capitol, etc. We would love to know who these people were, but as of tonight, we don't know. And because we don't know, we're not going to put their faces on the screen and suggest they were federal agents. That would be irresponsible. So there were many mysteries we could not solve. Among them, unfortunately, is the shooting of Ashley Babbitt. From the evidence we have, the publicly available evidence, it seems clear that Babbitt was murdered by a Capitol Hill police officer called Michael Byrd. Ashley Babbitt was unarmed. She was shorter in stature than average. She posed no conceivable threat to anyone. But beyond that, we can only speculate about what happened. There were no security cameras near the speaker's lobby where Ashley Babbitt was killed. And one more thing. Virtually no one in Washington, Republican or Democrat, certainly not in the news media, wanted to see this tape released tonight. That's why it's remained hidden for more than 2 years. In recent weeks,
and big shout out to Tucker Carlson. I've said before, I'm not when I say I'm not a big fan of Tucker Carlson, he's not someone I watch a lot, but I respect the fuck out of this guy. And I don't say that like in the Tim Pool sense. Like, I think Tucker Carlson's actually is about as genuine a media personality as out there. I do. Hi, Steph. Hi. I think.
What's up, Snake Pit?
I think Tucker Carlson is about as genuine of a media personality that we have out there. So big shout out to him for staying the course on this, because think about Tucker. Think about a news media without Tucker Carlson right now. Like, what I like to compare Tucker to is people like Sean Hannity. I think Sean Hannity is fucking clown. I don't like Sean Hannity at all. I think Sean Hannity will basically just, he just runs the party line. He doesn't care. He doesn't have any actual belief whatsoever. Swig of water for the working man. And so, anyway, let's play the rest of this really quick.
The usual hyenas in Congress and on cable news have been howling about we are putting lives at risk by showing this tape to the public. Given that these are the very same people who support open borders and defunding the police, it is hard to take their complaints seriously. But we do take security seriously. So before airing any of this video, we checked first with the Capitol Police. We're happy to say their reservations were minor, and for the most part, they were reasonable. In the end, the only change that we made was in blurring the details of a single interior door in the Capitol building. You're unlikely even to notice it when we show you, and we are confident it does not affect our reporting. With that, here's the video. It doesn't answer every question from January 6th, far from it. But it does prove beyond doubt that Democrats in Congress, assisted by Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney, lied about what happened that day. They are liars. That is conclusive. And that fact should prevent them from ever being taken seriously again. We're going to get inside with footage that shows you what was actually happening inside the Capitol. The footage does not.
This video only has 5 minutes left, or only has 30 seconds left. So where's the footage at, guys? I need the footage.
Show an insurrection or a riot in progress. Instead, it shows police escorting protesters through the building, including the now infamous QAnon shaman. Subscribe to the Fox News YouTube.
All right, I need the actual footage, guys, backstage. So why would they post this without? Is that their little? Is that the Blue Balls version of that? I'm gonna get it. They did air it tonight, I'm sure, right? So let me know. Yeah, so that's stupid. Why not give me the rest of it? Let me is it on Twitter? All right, let's see. Hang on. We'll find it. Don't worry. Give me a second. And let's see, Fox News recently uploaded. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is it right here. I got it. They did their own upload. So here we go.
These are the pictures you've seen of January 6th. They're familiar because they've been playing on a loop on every media outlet in America for the last 2 years. There's a reason for that. But it turns out there's quite a bit of video you haven't seen. And that video tells a very different story about what happened on January 6th. More than 40,000 hours of surveillance footage from in and around the Capitol have been withheld from the public. And once you see the video, you'll understand why. Taken as a whole, the video record does not support the claim that January 6th was an insurrection. In fact, it demolishes that claim. And that's exactly why the Democratic Party and its allies in the media prevented you from seeing it. By controlling the images you were allowed to view from January 6th, they controlled how the public understood that day.
And this is why all of this intertwines. Like, I don't know how many of you, I'm sure most of you know me from Geeks and Gamers. And we cover a lot of the things going on in Hollywood and all of that. Why do you think that there's such a push for digital? So in 20 years from now, if a movie or a show is, something that we're going to pretend is offensive now, they can just edit it out or erase it from memory so that they can then show you what the new standard is. And they just eliminate it from existence. It's almost like the movie Equilibrium. How many people have seen the movie Equilibrium with Christian Bale? Fantastic film, phenomenal film. And it's about basically having everyone subdued in the future, where there's nothing that can create emotion. There's no literature, there's no movies, there's no paintings, there's nothing that creates emotions within people. And then there's these underground rebels that have saved things like the Mona Lisa and the Holy Bible or whatever. And if they're found, they incinerate. The police incinerate everything that they find, and they incinerate the people that were guilty of since offending. It's a phenomenal film, and I think that it's a very important message for what is trying to be created, because ultimately they would like you to believe, that Donald Trump wasn't in Home Alone 2. That's essentially, if you look at you've seen the clip of how Hollywood loved Donald Trump before he ran for president, and all of his appearances in movies and talk shows, and how they used to treat him. They used to roll out the red carpet for Trump. But as soon as he became president, all those people pretended he was the worst person ever, and they wanted no association with him. In reality, what they would like to do is eliminate all of that previous footage. In the digital world, they can do that, and they can control what people actually are seeing and what people are able to research. That is just a fact. Let's continue.
They could lie about what happened, and you would never know the difference. Those lies had a purpose. They created a pretext for a federal crackdown on opponents of the Uniparty in Washington.
Our office wanted to ensure that there was shock and awe, that we could charge as many people as possible.
The first thing you notice from viewing the full video record of January 6th is just how many people entered the Capitol building that day. Hundreds and hundreds of people, possibly thousands, over the course of about 2 hours. The crowd was enormous. A small percentage of them were hooligans. They committed vandalism. You've seen their pictures again and again. But the overwhelming majority weren't. They were peaceful. They were orderly and meek. These were not insurrectionists. They were sightseers. Footage from inside the Capitol overturns the story you've heard about January 6th. Protesters queue up in neat little lines. They give each other tours outside the speaker's office. They take cheerful selfies and they smile. They're not destroying the Capitol. They obviously revere the Capitol. They're there because they believe the election was stolen from them. They believe in the system. Here's the man you've heard referred to as the QAnon shaman outside the Senate chamber. These are not rioters. These are people who wandered over from a political rally.
We will not let them silence your voices.
After the rally, they walked down Pennsylvania Avenue, where organizers had secured a federal permit to hold a legal rally on the grounds of the Capitol.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
Once at the Capitol building, things began to get chaotic. Capitol police officers fired tear gas into the crowd. A few at the front of the herd broke windows. Someone opened the doors, and many hundreds of others just walked in.
They're going to make that the story.
Of course, they did make it the story.
There's
And
Alex.
at the center of it, the single most famous person.
That was Alex Jones right there. I wish we could get, and maybe they'll show more of it, but that was Alex right there. That's Alex Jones right there. He is warning every single person they're going to make this the story. He was telling everyone where to go, and how to do it. And clearly people didn't listen, but they tried to pin him on all of this too. Alex was there fucking telling people what was going on. And they wanted to get rid of that as well.
Make that the story.
Of course, they did make it the story. And at the center of it, the single most famous person arrested that day was a Navy veteran from Arizona called Jacob Chansley, often referred to as the QAnon shaman.
The so-called QAnon shaman.
QAnon shaman.
Someone named Q Shaman.
Jacob Chansley became the face of January 6th, a dangerous conspiracy theorist dressed in outlandish costume who led the violent insurrection to overthrow American democracy. For these crimes, Chansley was sentenced to nearly 4 years in prison, far more time than many violent criminals now receive. What did Jacob Chansley do to receive this punishment? To this day, there is dispute over how Chansley got into the Capitol building. But according to our review of the internal surveillance video, it is very clear what happened once he got inside. Virtually every moment of his time inside the Capitol was caught on tape. The tapes show that Capitol Police never stopped Jacob Chansley. They helped him. They acted as his tour guides. Here's video of Chansley in the Senate chamber. Capitol Police officers take him to multiple entrances and even try to open locked doors for him. We counted at least 9 officers who were within touching distance of unarmed Jacob Chansley. Not one of them even tried to slow him down. Chansley.
By the way, I just would like to point out that I am also live on Rumble. I am reacting to a YouTube video right now on the Fox News channel, but just want to point that out. I'm also live on Rumble, D-Day Cobra. Just want to point that out.
He understood that Capitol Police were his allies. Video shows him giving thanks for them in a prayer on the floor of the Senate. Watch.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving the inspiration needed to these police officers to allow us in this building.
Contrast the reality of what Jacob Chansley did in the Capitol building on January 6th, the indisputable facts recorded on video, some of which has never before been seen, with the depiction of Jacob Chansley that you've seen in the media for more than 2 years. He's a terrorist, they said. He should be killed.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Like, you burst into the United States, if he was dressed like bin Laden, would you have shot him?
Shoot him. Shoot him. It makes you wonder, who are the violent extremists here? Not Jacob Chansley. And the video proves that. But you would never have known from the media coverage.
The people sitting in the chairs need to be sitting in a jail cell.
Chansley is
Lindsey Graham. Look, and listen, full disclosure, okay? I have this is the first time I've seen this footage. I have been critical of just people going into the Capitol because I felt like you got to be smarter than that. I even quoted, like, Crowder made this comment a long time ago. We are playing by different rules. If you're not on the left, you're playing by different rules. So you have to be smarter and you just have to be aware that we're playing by different rules. So I've been very, like, when it first happened, I was critical of it because the way that the media, even me, as much as I follow this, I got caught up in it. I don't remember. I've only said like maybe 1 or 2 things about it. But the point is even I got twisted into it thinking it was far worse than it was. This guy should be free right now. And this guy, what was his name? What was the kid that sued CNN and MSNBC and all the media? What was the kid that sued them for tens of millions of dollars? What was it? Yes, Nick Sandman. This dude has a Nick Sandman case. This dude should be a multimillionaire. He should clean house on the mainstream media for what they did to him. This dude should clean fucking house. This is insane. I'm so glad Tucker's covering this.
Is in a jail cell. He's been there for months. If he was in fact committing such a grave crime, why didn't the officers who were standing right next to him place him under arrest? Until now, no one could even prove that even happened, but it did.
Honestly, like, this is insane. Hang on.
Subscribe to the Fox.
All right. I want to play this just part again with him is crazy because this guy has been the face of this entire thing. And why the fuck have these tapes been locked away for 2 years? 2 years. Now, again, I just want to remind everyone, If they're willing to do this to a person for supporting Donald Trump, what do you think they're willing to do to Donald Trump? What do you think that they've tried against him? This is all because of Trump, by the way. This is why I will repeat my previous point of we need to unapologetically support Trump. And every person in the movement should put their egos aside or whatever it is and support Trump. Look what they're doing to people for supporting Trump. Let's play this part again. I think this is important, and I think I hope every single is the Daily Wire going to cover this? Are they going to signal boost this? Is Crowder going to? Like, this needs to be every fucking where.
Most famous person arrested that day was a Navy veteran from Arizona called Jacob Chansley, often referred to as the QAnon shaman.
The so-called QAnon shaman.
QAnon shaman.
Someone named Q Shaman.
Jacob Chansley became the face of January 6th, a dangerous conspiracy theorist dressed in outlandish costume who led the violent insurrection to overthrow American democracy. For these crimes, Chansley was sentenced to nearly 4 years in prison, far more time than many violent criminals now receive. What did Jacob
I see you guys are saying Daily Wire and Tim Pool covered it. I'm glad they did. I hope they beat this into the ground. Cover it constantly. That's why I'm playing this again. Cover it constantly. Because what does the left do? They take one story and they blow it out of proportion and they make a mountain out of a molehill. Well, now it's time to make a giant mountain out of a mountain, because this is not a mountain out of a molehill. This is a mountain, and it's time we treat it as such.
Chansley due to receive this punishment? To this day, there is dispute over how Chansley got into the Capitol building. But according to our review of the internal surveillance video, it is very clear what happened once he got inside. Virtually every moment of his time inside the Capitol was caught on tape. The tapes show that Capitol Police never stopped Jacob Chansley. They helped him. They acted as his tour guides. Here's video of Chansley in the Senate chamber. Capitol Police officers take him to multiple entrances and even try to open locked doors for him. We counted at least 9 officers who were within touching distance of unarmed Jacob Chansley. Not one of them even tried to slow him down. Chansley understood that Capitol Police were his allies. Video shows him giving thanks for them in a prayer on the floor of the Senate. Watch.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving the inspiration needed to these police officers to allow us in this building.
Contrast the reality of what Jacob Chansley did in the Capitol building on January 6th, the indisputable facts recorded on video, some of which has never before been seen, with the depiction of Jacob Chansley that you've seen in the media for more than 2 years. He's a terrorist, they said. He should be killed.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Like, if you burst into the United States.
Wait a minute. So why is it okay for the police to shoot him, but it's not okay for them to ever shoot anyone else when they're committing a crime? Pretty interesting how that scenario works out, isn't it? Because these type of people right here are fucking twisted fucks. You know, unbelievable.
If he was dressed like Bin Laden, would you have shot him?
Shoot him. Shoot him. It makes you wonder, who are the violent extremists?
If he was, he's comparing this guy dressed like this as dressed like Bin Laden. Okay.
Here, not Jacob Chansley. And the video proves that. But you would never have known from the media coverage.
The people sitting in the chairs need to be sitting in a jail cell.
Chansley is in a jail cell. He's been there for months. If he was in fact committing such a grave crime, why didn't the officers who were standing right next to him place him under arrest? Until now, no one could even prove that even happened, but it did.
Wow. I mean, that's just mind-blowing. You know, I mean, I still feel that, you know, yeah, I mean, I still feel that there was some people that were completely ridiculous and how they were behaving. But that guy specifically is a political prisoner. He's done nothing wrong. And they've made him the face of it all. And it's beyond infuriating. Beyond infuriating that he is still in that situation. They've hidden the tapes. They've kept them away from the public viewing for this exact reason right here. Because ultimately what it's about, it's about diminishing people's faith in anything. So, I mean, this guy was a symbol for them. This guy was the symbolic Trump supporter. This guy was used as a pawn to intimidate other people from supporting Trump. That's essentially what has happened. And regardless as to now, like, regardless if this footage comes out, thanks to Tucker Carlson, regardless if this footage comes out and this guy gets free, they still got what they wanted out of it. Nobody's going to be held accountable for this. Do you know why? Because we've got too many cowards that don't want to support Donald Trump. Now, I have not read Donald Trump's reaction to this. So let me see what Trump said about this. I have it pinned. So right here, ALX has this. So here is Trump's response. I'm reading this for the first time. Here we go. So congratulations to Tucker Carlson on one of the biggest scoops as a reporter in U.S. history. The new surveillance footage of the January 6th events sheds an entirely different light on what actually happened. The Unselect Committee was a giant scam and has now unequivocally been stamped as criminal fabricators of the most important day. Pelosi and McConnell failed on security. The police story is sad and difficult to watch. Trump and most others are totally innocent. Let them go free now. Boom. Boom. Insane, dude. Great courage shown by Speaker of the House McCarthy in releasing this surveillance footage to Tucker Carlson so that our country and indeed the world can see what really went on during January 6th events. A whole new and complete opposite picture has now been painted. The Unselect Committee lied and should be prosecuted for their actions. Pelosi and Mitch were a disaster on security. Thank you, Kevin and Tucker. Free at last. Bro. You need any more motivation to support Donald Trump now? You need any more motivation. But I'm just telling you, Trump needs to get back on Twitter. He needs to get back on Twitter right now. We need Trump to signal boost every single thing. Every single thing. That's what we need. And he needs to be on Twitter with his nearly 100 million followers. He needs to get on Facebook and Instagram, and he needs to be telling every single person what's going on. No, I know it's on Truth, but look, man, I have a Truth Social account. I never use it. I don't like Truth Social. I also think it's the worst fucking name on the planet. Truth Social is stupid. It's a stupid name. It just is. I have an account. I don't get notifications ever on Truth Social. I think they finally implemented a private message system. I appreciate what they did there. But at the end of the day, and I get it. I get Trump's hesitation to go back to Twitter, but the bottom line is he's got to reach as many people as possible. He's got to get back on Twitter. He's got to get back on Facebook. He's got to get back on Instagram. He's got to get back on these platforms because he has to reach as many people as humanly possible. It has to happen. It has to happen. Trumpet would have been so much better. And then you're sending out Trumps, but instead it's Truth Social, and I'm sending out my truth. Not great. Not great. Just saying, not great. All right, let me see here. Let me catch up on some super chats. Let's go back to the beginning. I appreciate you guys. M. Parker says, hi, D-Day. I made create a wrestler in WWE 2K22 on FNT and put all of the L's Royal Rumble together. I posted on YouTube. All right, I'll have to, all of y'all's Royal Rumble together. That is awesome. I'll have to check that out, M. Parker. Thank you. David Nelson says, Trump 2024, Trump Jr. 2028. Thank you. Chef Nick Nero, Sippy Cup for life, Mama's Treat for life. They're all grifters. Mark A. Hendricks, one A. Hendricks says, $10 I don't owe to Cobra. Thank you for not being afraid. Keep grinding. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Disillusioned Man, D-Day Grifter in the house, Trump 2024. Absolutely. Adam says, glad to be here, Jeremy. All of these years, been watching since I was 13. Great impact you and everyone else has had. Thank you, Adam. The John Beck says, if DeSantis goes against Trump, I'll never vote for DeSantis. Trump Lake 2024. Paul Rayo says, CobraCast for the win. Ohio here. Trump all the way. He won us with his first run. He won us with his last run, and he'll win us with his next run. I want to say something funny, but I'm not. So Donkey Punch. Thank you, man. I agree. I'm Trump all the way through. MAGA all the way to the end. The John Beck says, the more Crowder talks like this, the more he sounds like Tim Pool. Yeah. Look, man, I get it. I just feel like if you're painting this narrative that we have to fight like hell, then act like it, man. Don't hedge your bets. Don't hold back. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Just say what needs to be said. I see you guys over on Rumble. Thank you for everyone over on Rumble. I think there was a super chat over there. JM the Elite Fan says, I nominate Jeremy for Beard of Shame for that Mario Kart performance. What happened to D-Day winning Mario Kart races like it was Undertaker's WrestleMania streak? You know what happened. I've told you guys what happened. This piece of shit happened right here. Jay fucking Hailstorm. That's what happened. Wouldn't tell him.
I'm proud of tonight.
Tell him what you do. Tell him what you do during every fucking race.
Play a game, but I'd rather, play Fortnite. But, I play the game, and unfortunately, you just, can't keep up.
All you do is fucking target me, and you're a piece of shit.
I don't claim to be good at the game, but,
all you literally slow down just to hit me with shit. I see it every fucking race.
I mean, I deny nothing.
Fuck you. They should lock your ass up. Free Q Shaman and lock up Hailstorm. Fuck him. All right. See you on Fortnite in a few. Fucking asshole. He's such a bitch. Anyway, let's see. Janan says, Knowles mentioned today that the CPAC polls to nominations have something like a 60% success over the last 30-ish years. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can't dismiss the fact that Trump dominated the CPAC straw poll. I understand it's a pro-Trump crowd. You know why? Because Trump's that fucking popular. Of course it's a pro-Trump crowd. The good fella, Trump 2024, baby. That's right. Mexicans, sorry, but Steven is going full corporate. Been watching his last few interviews. He is not the same. Never go full corporate. Smash the like, folks. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Cliff 3188. I noticed Gerald replied to the direct questions with non-answers. Crowder answered the questions there was public information on, like lawyer speak. I can't speak to that. I mean, again, as I've told you guys, I've never consistently watched Crowder. I mean, I've seen him over the years. I've never been the biggest fan of him. I don't think he's particularly entertaining as a personality, but whatever. But anyway, I mean, it doesn't mean anything. He's a mega popular guy. But do you guys think he's changing? Is he talking more corporate and political now? I don't know. You guys let me know. Alec Baldwin finger for lawsuit funds, mate. Here's where the lawsuit funds come in. We're up to $77. All right. If you come into the snake pit and try to talk shit, I have a $77 attorney that's going to make your life a living hell. Okay. So you don't want to mess with me. Okay. Snake Pit ain't allowing all of that. All right. It just ain't happening. So just understand, $77 attorney and a bottle of Jack. I'm going to get this attorney. He's going to be very happy. So there's no doubt about it. Let's see. Eric K. Denounce eating dry cereal or I'm going to sue. Joe C. says, guys like Crowder and Shapiro are commies in disguise. We're on the verge of World War III and Trump is the only one who can stop it. Hail CobraCast. Cheers. Thank you. There we go. Here's 3 to make it 80. Forza Jersey says $2 for your legal fees. Bird up. I got that one. Mexicans. As a Canadian, I just filed a lawsuit on behalf of all Canadian bears. Smash the like button, folks, or the maple syrup is next. Captain Haruno, defendant's case, lawyer. No, you, defense rests. JM the Elite, JM Elliott, I'm sorry. Epic Mike will be your perfect lawyer. He'll yell at the opposition until they cower into submission. Before movie sucked for $5. This should bring you up to $32. Ooh, I missed that one. Okay. So we're to $82. No, right? So we're 85, right? What did you put? What was that? What was that last super chat? 3 to make it there. Okay, so we're up to 85 now. We got $85 attorney, boys. Don't mess with me. Thank you. Before movie stuck. Enough to hire Dan Vasquez, your attorney, and put him through Brazilian law school first. Predator Magnus says, I love small PP for the lawyer fun. Well, there's $2 more. Okay, I missed some of these. So we're up to $87, boys. Bob R., what do we say if they steal the election again? That's why I think that we have to unify. That's, that's how serious it is. That's how serious of a situation we're facing right now. So, lying dog face pony soldier with a $1.99 super sticker. Enoch Maman, I'm going to sue you for cringe-induced PTSD. There's Alec Baldwin's finger dropping to 50 bomb. We got $87 attorney, boys. They can't mess with us. Christian Rocker, Pikachu votes for Biden. It's not very effective. Giants fan 13, first super chat for you. Trump DeSantis will never happen. Lake would be a great choice. Unfortunately, after the recall election this summer, Lake will be governor of Arizona. Let's hope so. Disillusioned man for $1.99. I'm suing you for being a Bama fan. Hashtag Hell State. Buddha Bear says everyone's kissing Bill Maher's ass these days. Can you look up Bill Maher Notorious HRC? That is just a bit of the true him plus the pre-show fap. Bill Maher Notorious HRC. I'm assuming that's Hillary Rodham Clinton. Guys, can you look that up? Bill Maher Notorious HRC. Samurai Vader. Zoe was a plant to make us give money. Oh, wait, no. Copied Kitty for 20. Thank you. Thank you for covering this. People lingering behind bars for nothing need to be set free now. 100% agree. It's crazy. It's crazy. Rudai, you look like Q Shaman. Not gonna lie. Do I really? Hazel Eyes, $9.99. The footage is incredible. Credit to McCarthy for giving it to Tucker. The left will retaliate somehow. It's gonna get wild. It is gonna get wild. 100% gonna get wild. Spirian for $1.99. Thank you, Spirian. JM Elliott says, let's see, how is Chansley sentenced to 4 years of prison with this footage being made available to judges and the judiciary process? Something isn't adding up. What else aren't we seeing? I mean, it's phenomenal. And again, we're sitting here and like people like me, I've had some things that I've like with the Andrew Tate thing. And I'm like, this is disgusting. This guy's in prison. People should be concerned. And I stand by that. Like what's going on with Andrew Tate is wild. But this is in our own country that this is going on, man. This is scary. This man is in prison for years now. Because why? Because he supports Donald Trump. That's essentially why. This is worse than the Andrew Tate situation. So amazing. So it is what it is. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to watch that one, Doey. I don't know if I want to watch that one. Eric K. Jeremy, remember not long after Colbert's people broke into the Capitol and nothing happened to them. They were in illegally. Jamie Sanders, look at where did it go? Look at the depths they will go through to try and stop Trump. There is a reason why they are so afraid of him. 100%. Captain Haruno, this is all but confirmed that day was a coup, right? That confirms. Yeah, 100%. I think it does. At least for that guy. For that one guy, he should be exonerated 100%. Bruce Flash, next time you're in Pensacola and get a chance to hit up your P.O. box, the jersey I sent should be there. Hail and enjoy, Cobra crew. Thank you, man. I appreciate you supporting me over on Locals. I really haven't done anything with the Locals yet, but I plan to. So if you guys have not followed me on Locals and you're interested in doing that, please consider doing so. D-Day Cobra Locals. And we're going to try to do some cool stuff over there. It is separate from the Geeks and Gamers Locals, so keep that in mind. And but we gotta get some stuff done. Let's see. Strigo for here's the 3 for 80. Thank you. Mark Hendricks, bottle of Jack, huh? I will take the case. And then Lost Tale says posted a new Jones clip for you to react to. All right, where are we at? Oh boy, here we go. All right. I don't know what we're about to watch, but I bet it's going to be funny. All right, here we go. We got an Alex Jones clip to react to, thanks to the Lost Tales over in the Cobra Crew, the Snake Pit Discord. If you guys have not joined the Discord, I'm sure you'll see some links dropped in the chat. So here we go right here, and smash the melee button. We're almost up to 1,000 likes, boys. Almost up to 1,000 likes. All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't know what we're watching. I have no idea, but here we go.
Parental discretion is advised.
There's always new enemies to fight. Carbon's everywhere on this planet. It's almost like we're carbon-based life forms. And just when they thought they were safe, I found another one.
You're scared, little boy, aren't you? You're going to get a lot more scared. They take the little cute, desperate baby, and then they sit there with a scalpel, and the baby, even at 9 months, is fighting. And they go, look how tough I am. And just, they go, I love you, Satan. I love you, Satan, as the baby begs. And they all run over and start drinking the blood and slurping. And they all have sex with each other. And they just pledge to get your kids and pledge to overthrow God and pledge to overthrow prosperity. And when they drive through the countryside and see your nice cut fields and your pretty little farmhouses and your nice kids, they want to kill you.
Russians are everywhere. Warn everybody, you know, Jesus. They want to boost the stock market and have Americans have more kids and cut taxes. Whatever you listen to Morgan Freeman. We need to have a giant nuclear war. The Russians are
This is who they are, and they'll tell you, I'm ugly, I'm falling, I'm taking you with me, sucker. Just like out of Exorcist. Your mother's in hell right now, and I'm going to get you there too. Yeah. You have to understand, they are jacked spiritually. It's just like the internet. The Sixth Sense, they got jacked, folks. They're gone. Listen to him trying to like sound like he's a Japanese samurai. For it. And the American bull. Look at the stock market, 3+ trillion. Everything, America's. We got somebody that said America's open for business.
Oh my God, man. That's what they took from us. Alex Jones would be at 10 million subscribers right now. Alex Jones would be at 10 million subscribers if they didn't take him off YouTube. He would be a juggernaut. He would be a juggernaut on this platform. He would have so much influence. Holy shit, he's so entertaining. He's so genuinely entertaining. He would be one of the biggest creators on this platform. He would be one of the biggest creators in this world. God, that's what they took from you. We're going to watch a few more minutes of it, and then we'll call it.
And America's the biggest, sexiest thing the world ever seen. It's Marilyn Monroe, baby, in a bikini at her prime, ready to go. We're #1 again. Get ready for it. David Rockefeller just died. Another beautiful godsend.
There's another Russian. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Russian. There's another one. Oh,
Holy shit. Me like cookie. on their hoax and call them on all their crap, and I'm not going to start a war. But if they want one, let's just get it going. I am very proud to announce the introduction of the highest quality InfoWars Biome Defense Probiotic. I put my boots on. Look at them. This morning, Putin put those on. Putin put my pants on. You see this belt? See this belt right here? I didn't put that on this morning. I don't even know how to do that. Putin did it. He built this studio.
God damn it, dude. He's so funny. He's so funny. Oh my God.
One has to experience it. Can you describe watching a Corvette racing a Camaro at 150 miles an hour, flipping, and watching the bodies fly out of the vehicles and their heads get chopped off? No, you can't. You got to see it, and I can see it right now.
That's okay. That is a family axe. That's the family axe that is used. Tuck Buckford uses to chop down Christmas trees. He does celebrate.
And I'm not up here on some.
All right, I got it. Oh man, it just hurts. It hurts. My neck hurts from laughing. I love that man. I love that man so much. That's what they took from us. All right, I'll drop this Lost Tales. Can I drop the link? Lost Tales, let me know if I can drop the link. Oh my God. Lost Tales is who shared it with me. So let me know if I can drop that link in the chat, and I'll do so if you tell me I can. It's an unlisted video, so that's why I'm asking for permission first. Holy shit, man. That was funny. All right, you said I can? Okay. Just wanted to make sure first. So all right, here's the link right here. It's an unlisted link. So right there. Boom. I just put it. It's right under Bat Goats. Dollar super chat. And then we got fantastic Mr. Knox. Just watched the live stream Crowder was on. Looking forward to his return. Also, pineapple belongs on pizza. Thank you. Bat Goat dropping dollar bills. Alex Jones as Cobra Commander for F&T. Would that not be amazing? Holy shit. I mean, if I do get Alex Jones on here, and you guys know, I mean, you know, I know Alex. So if I do get him on here at some point in time, I will get him to do a specific intro for CobraCast as Cobra Commander. That's what I would get Alex to do. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. Batgo just dropping dollars like I'm drunk 3PO right now. Batgo's just dropping dollars like I am drunk 3PO. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. My question for you guys, because what I notice is a lot of people don't watch when, and again, I'm not, it's whatever. I would say most people just don't have any interest in watching me play Fortnite. And then another one says you just don't want to support on Twitch. But my question is why is there a different game I could play on Twitch that you'd watch, or is it just you just don't want to watch on Twitch? And there's no wrong answer, by the way. I'm just trying to understand the audience a little more. Or if I started a D-Day Cobra gaming channel here on YouTube, which you watch it over here. Anthony says, what do you think? Let's see. What do you think that our podcast? I sent you a picture of it on Twitter. Is this Anthony Gaming? What's up, Anthony Gaming? So most of you just don't like Twitch. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people just don't like Twitch. Holy fuck, a lot of people don't like Twitch. Okay, I hear you on that. I hear you. Okay. Noted. Okay. That's kind of seems to be the overwhelming majority is people just don't want me to do it on Twitch. All right, that's fair. That's 100% fair. Let's see. All right. Well, the audience opinion matters. So, I don't know. Do you guys want me just when I end this stream? I'm not ending the stream yet, by the way. We're still here. But when I end this stream, would you rather me just fire up the Fortnite stream here on this channel again? And we just do it live over here? We could do that if you want. Just let me know what you think. Beardo's can play with me, and probably Jay Hellstorm. Okay, there you go. A lot of yeses. Okay. There you go. Okay. You guys tell me. Oh, we got one person that says no. I'm not doing it now. One person said no. Okay. Not doing it. I'm kidding. Captain Runo, never in my life have I fought so hard not to spit my cereal out until tonight. That was insanity. I wasn't ready for it. Also, get Alex Jones on Fortnite. Oh my God. Here's the thing. Like, I don't know. Could I get Alex Jones on Fortnite? Holy shit. Jeremy, do Twitch in a mankini and a hot tub, and I'll watch it. Got to get Perry some clips. God, that would ruin my career. The tech crisis. I just started watching, but Robert Barnes has said that RFK Jr. might be running for the Dems. That's a win. When Trump or RFK Jr. both hate the deep state. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Obviously, I know Robert Barnes very well. I haven't spoken with him in a while, but you know, I would like to. I may reach out to him and see what he thinks about all that. So, no more blue talk. No, I mean, honestly, so I might appear on with. I might go on Legal Mindsets channel Thursday, maybe. And I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about Eliza Blue and Andrew Tate over there. Legal Mindset is great. So, so I might go on his channel Thursday. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know if I do decide to do that. I'm looking at my schedule now. Johnny the Whiz Kid for 3 says, Jeremy, next stream, will you react to this? YTP President Donald Trump versus President Donald Biden versus President Joe Trump. And Donald Biden versus Joe Trump again. My mom and I watched it and she was laughing her head off. Maybe you will. All right, guys in the backstage, look for President Donald Biden versus President Joe Trump. And let's see if we can see what that one is. Let's see. Was there? Oh, there was another thing I wanted to show you guys too, by the way. Give me just a second. Bookmarks. And it is, was it this one? Yeah, this is what I forgot to play for you guys last night. How could you not vote for this man? Right here. Here we go.
We will use all necessary state, local, federal, and military resources to carry out the largest domestic deportation operation in American history. Other countries are emptying out their prisons, insane asylums, and mental institutions, and sending all of their problems right into their dumping ground, the USA. Think of it. They're emptying out their prisons, and you've heard me say that, but they're also emptying out their mental institutions. And to use a strong couple of words, insane asylum, that's where, anybody see Silence of the Lamb? That's where they come from. That's a stronger word than a mental institution. And they're putting them into our country. Thank you very much. I will ask every state and federal agency to identify every known or suspected gang member in America, and every one of them that is here illegally. And the towns know who they are. The towns and cities are the police. We love our police.
There you go. How could you not want to support that? I mean, really. SPD girl, play Fortnite only if you land at Brutal Bastion. Now we're landing at Frenzy. Frenzy's the drop. But yeah, so that's awesome. Let's see. Okay, that's part 1. All right, let me see what we got here. All right. I don't know what I'm about to watch, but we're going to try it and see what happens. I don't know what the hell this is. This is President Donald Biden versus Joe Trump. All right, it's got to be good. It's got to be good in the first 30 seconds or we're out. So give you guys a shot though. Here we go.
Good evening from Health.
I'm Vice President Chris Walla, and I welcome you to the first of the 20 presidential debates between President Donald J. Biden and President Joe Trump. This debate is sponsored by Booze with no answers from each candidate. I can assure you, none of the questions focus on the two candidates. And more importantly, you will not focus on what the candidates have to say.
Yay.
No noise. The country would be better served if we allowed both people to speak with interruptions. President Biden, you say that President Trump is a president. You have 2 minutes.
No. Stand back. Put on your mask. Put on a mask.
Whoa.
Well, first of all, now.
We're about a minute in. It's not too funny. Sorry. It's not too funny. Appreciate the, hey, we at least gonna give it a try. I'm out on that one though. I was a minute in. That was kind of crappy. So YTP. What the fuck is YTP? The fuck is YTP? I don't even know what that is. Is that some type of like? I don't even know what that is. So it's okay. It's okay, Johnny. I appreciate it. Yeah, so is YTP some internet slang that I'm like not caught up on or something like that? I don't know anything about that. So YouTube poop? What the fuck? How do I not know what that is? That's some OG YouTube humor. Yeah, I didn't know that one. So, oh well. All caps. You're brain dead if you enjoyed that. All right. Yeah, that wasn't that great. But hey, man, I'm glad you liked it. It's okay. There's no problem. It's no problem at all. You should watch the U.S. presidents play Battlefront 2. Man, I have been obsessed with those fucking edits. All right. I can't stop watching those fucking edits. Like, watch this one right here. These things are so fucking good. Okay. Like it's stupid. It's stupid how good these are. Look at this shit. This is only 3 minutes long. Okay. These things have no business being this funny. And I'm obsessed with watching them. Here we go.
Guys, what the hell? I just saw your top 5 anime of all time rankings video. All of your lists were absolutely, categorically, and objectively incorrect.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Then you're objectively a loser.
Ben
10 followers looking ass.
What was so wrong with our lists?
Well, first for you, Donald. Gurren Lagann. It's a great show, but number 1 all time? Absolutely not.
Oh, fuck you, you anti-spiral dick sucking bitch. Do the impossible, see the invisible. Row, fight the power.
And Joe, you're a literal troll putting Boruto as number 3. That show is statistically terrible.
Well, you're statistically a bitch. Saying wet ass pussy again for us.
Oh shit, Benny boy, he got you there.
Obama, don't get me started with your Bleach placement.
You better not speak ill of Bleach or I'll drone strike you.
Shabibo, just tell us your top 5 already, you fucking anime elitist.
Well, since you asked, I'll gladly share my market and review research on the analytically correct top 5 anime of all time.
Boku no Pico incoming.
Number 5, Death Note.
Hell no, it's just a bunch of gay wads thinking about who's the smarter gay wad.
Death Note is a pretty good anime, but I feel like it drags its feet at the end. Kind of like it had a good concept and didn't know how or when to bring it to its conclusion.
Hypothetically, if you found a Death Note, would you use it? I would use it to kill every troll that calls my wife's vagina dry personally.
Ben, we would all obviously use it. You can just take out anyone who annoys you, and we'd all get away with it because we were presidents and are cool guys. You'd get caught, though, Sleepy Joe.
Only thing I get caught doing is banging your mom.
Fuck you, Joe.
All right, let's go to number 4. Mob Psycho 100. Literally some of the best animation and story ideas I've seen in a long time.
Oh, fuck, I totally forgot about Mob, and I'm not even sure why. I feel like people don't talk about it.
Obama, I'm the one who told you to watch it. Mob Psycho is number 6 for me. It's fucking amazing, but just missed the top 5.
I haven't seen it. I thought the bowl haircut dude looked like a pussy.
I hate you so much, Joe Biden.
At least we agree on that, Benny boy.
Thank you, Trump. I love you. Number 3, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Doesn't it seem like he's just choosing all the shows that people were commenting we didn't mention?
Yeah, it's getting a little sus, but everyone has their own tastes.
I love the taste of chocolate chip ice cream.
Nobody asked. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has aged like fine wine. The latest season is stylistically a masterpiece.
JoJo's was never good. The pacing has always been terrible.
I like the dog. Yeah, he was funny. I liked how he could talk.
You are being owned by facts and logic. Number 2, Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter is number 7 for me. I just want more. I'm happy it's starting up again.
The Gon and Killua trope defined a generation. I enjoyed the subversion with Gon's character development. I think I'm in the same boat as Trump, though. The break has let other shows sneak up the list.
Did you guys know that Karapika was a dude Pissed me off when I found out.
Ha ha, Sleepy Joe likes femboys.
I think we have all come up with a hypothetical scenario in which we are tempted by a sexy little femboy. Traps are proven to not be gay.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy.
All right, time for number one. It's obviously One Piece.
There's no fucking way I'm watching 1,000 plus episodes. I have a country to run.
Grandpa Joe doesn't have enough time left alive to get through One Piece.
Yeah, Ben, I think we've all been procrastinating on it because the show's length is pretty intimidating.
My dick is pretty intimidating.
We all know how small your hands are, Donald. Just bow out.
There are a bunch of efficient ways to catch up without having to sit through some filler. One Piece is a great cut if you want to watch, or you can speed read the manga.
He has the powers to be really stretchy, right? Like, how does that make him strong? Mr. Fantastic looking ass.
I got to where Ace died and then took a break and never got back to it.
Fuck Donald, spoiler alert.
Like Sleepy Joe will even remember Ace once he gets to watching the show.
The only ace I need is after I get a Riven Pentakill and take your LP Donnie.
Ben, I like your list. It's just kind of weird that none of our top fives were in yours. Kind of like you're pandering to the other fandoms here.
I am literally just stating the factual and statistically correct and voted on top 5 animes of all time. I would never pander.
Bitch.
Bro, that was way too good. That was like, these things are way too fucking good. And I don't know why I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with these fucking videos. I can't take it. I can't take it. Like, look at this one right here. And again, this is on a channel. Like, these channels only have no subscribers whatsoever. This is them playing Mario Kart. This is literally how I play Mario Kart with people. Listen to the shit talking going on.
You, Donald. Watch me win this race, dickhead.
God fucking damn it. Fuck you, Donald.
Fucking rip. All right, Joseph, it's just me and you, old buddy.
Fuck you. Watch me get a blue shell now that I'm last.
Get good.
Are we still making that tier list later for Mario Kart 64 tracks or what?
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, as long as Banshee's Boardwalk is fucking F tier.
God damn it.
Wait, was that fucking you, Joe? You're in second, goddammit, and you get a lightning.
I'm just that good, Donald. Yeah, Banshee's Boardwalk sucks, and so does Rainbow Road. And I don't care what anyone says.
Are you fucking high, Joe? I'll grant you that the track is
God damn it.
monotonous, but name me another Mario Kart 64 track with that level of atmosphere.
Are you fucking stupid, Donald? Are you forgetting DK's Jungle Parkway or Frappa
God
Snowland?
damn it.
Shut up, you idiots. I'm trying to concentrate.
Obama, stop holding on to items. Use your mushroom.
Stop giving him tips, Donald.
God damn it. I'm trying to get the blue shell up ahead. Fuck it.
Fuck the blue shell, Obama. Just catch up.
Fuck you.
Are you two idiots even trying or what?
Fuck you, Joseph. And Frappe Snowland was so fucking annoying. Are you kidding me? Any level with stupid fucking
Obama
obstacles is
time.
automatic D tier.
Obama
fuck
time.
you, Obama. You squirrely fuck.
What'd he do?
See ya.
Shit.
It's all yours, Joseph.
Donald, there are obstacles in every level.
Frappe is C tier at best, Joseph.
Fuck you, Obama.
You have the worst takes, Donald. I swear to God. Frappe is A tier.
It is mid tier at best, you idiot.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Suck me off, you two. Here comes Obama.
Too little, too late.
Fuck you, Joseph.
I'm coming for you, Donald.
Phrasing. What the fuck?
Here comes Obama.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
I tell you what's mid-tier, Donald. Fucking Luigi Raceway. Fuck me. This level is so boring when you're out in front.
Fuck you, Joseph.
Yeah, fuck you, Joe. Oh, fuck yeah. Here we go. Donnie time.
Shit. Fuck you. Stay away.
All right, you got to watch this part right here. All right, this part right here. So Trump. I fucking love these so much. So this part, Trump just got the star, and he's like Donnie time. And as he's getting close to Obama, this is literally how a gamer would talk. So watch Trump and watch what he says to Obama.
Away, Donnie.
3, 2, 1. Got you, bitch.
God fucking damn it.
Rip. Somebody have this.
Have what? Not quite, Joseph. Not quite.
What did he do? Oh, fuck you, Joe.
Yeah, Luigi Raceway is pretty boring, Joe. I gotta admit.
Fuck you, Donald. Although, yes, I agree.
Fucking mushrooms. I guess I'll take it.
Watch me get a fucking lightning, you amateurs.
Wake me up when I've won.
Fuck you, Joe.
God damn it. Fucking mushrooms.
Exactly what you deserve for your amateur
Fucking
performance.
bananas.
Fuck you, Donald. There's 3 more tracks after this, you dickhead.
Whatever, Obama. Watch me cruise to the line.
Fucking lol.
You two idiots really thought you could beat old Sleepy Joe?
Fuck you, Joseph, but good game.
Fuck both of you. That was only the first track.
Just wait till Moo Moo Farm.
What's the go button again, you guys?
It's just so good, man. I can't explain it. I know that like a lot of these are just like It's it's so fucking stupid, but I can't stop watching them. They're just so good. Fucking hell. I just want more of it. I just want more of it. That's all I want. I just want to watch them all fucking day long. JM Elliott says there's an Eric K imposter in the chat. I've notified Mina, Jank My Bits Department of Misinfo to take the proper actions. Fuck you, but good game. Yes, that's every gamer. That's every gamer. We just like, fuck you, good game, bro. Fuck you though. Fuck you. You know, like it's the people that are making these, and what I like about these is that there's no political bias with these. Like, yeah, Trump leans into the Sleepy Joe stuff, but like he's called like Trump an overcooked orange or some shit like that. He's talked about how, you know, you've cried about losing the election. Like there's no bias in these, generally speaking. You know what I mean? And that's what's so good about it. So yeah, I fucking love it. I just fucking love it. It's so good. Some of these have like almost 1 million views. It's insane. But anyway, you gotta love it. All right, so it's very refreshing, and maybe that's why I like them so much, because they're everywhere. Just type in like President's AI or something like that. That particular channel, I could just share that video with you if you want me to. I'll share the Mario Kart one with you. Boom, copy. Give me just a second. I'll put it in the chat. All right, here's the chat right here. There you go. So there's the Mario Kart one right there. But yeah, you just type in like President's AI or whatever, and President's playing video games or whatever, it'll show up. Like, I just typed it right here. Here's like an hour compilation of it. I'll probably end up watching that shit. The Mario Party when we watched that one, Minecraft, Presidents Talk COD tier list, Presidents play GTA 5, Presidents and Ben Shapiro play League of Legends. It's got 500,000 views. Presidents play League of Legends with Andrew Tate. What the fuck? Rocket League ranked? What? God damn it. These are just too good. Which ones do you want me to tell me one that you guys want me to find? These are getting so many views. It's insane. Zelda tier list. All right. Presidents Zelda tier list. All right. 800,000 views in 7 days. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. On a channel with 12,000 subscribers. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, I see Zelda. I see GTA 5. All right. Let's watch a little bit of this one first. This got 800,000 fucking views. Jay Hellstorm, why aren't you making these for me?
Can we move on already? You two have been arguing about Zelda 2 for 30 minutes. Let's just drop it in B tier and call it a day.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Let's move on to a game that actually matters. Sleepy Joe can enjoy being the only person in America that likes Zelda 2.
Shut the hell up, Donald. It has enough fans that it has a randomizer.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Guys, quit bickering already. It's going in B tier, and that's that.
Fine, but I'm not happy about it.
All right, moving on to A Link to the Past. Honestly, I think this is an easy C tier, B tier at best.
C tier. Have you finally lost your damn mind, Barack? A Link to the Past is the quintessential 2D Zelda game.
Oh boy, here we go with Joe defending another old piece of crap. I'm surprised your geriatric ass can stay awake for longer than 5 minutes playing this game.
Fuck you, Donald. This game is a classic. The Dark World is one of the most iconic
I'm all on Biden's team right now on this one. Fuck yeah.
locations in all of Zelda.
The Dark World theme is pretty lit, but have you looked at the Link sprite lately? I mean, what the hell was going on there?
Shut up, man. You're just jealous because Link is dripped the hell out.
Dripped out? Are you listening to yourself, bro? The red tunic looks like a clown took a shit all over it.
Actually, it's called the red male, dumbass.
No fucking way did you just actually me. Is your defense of this game that flimsy, you dipshit?
That was pretty cringe, Joe.
Fuck you, Barack. A Link to the Past has incredible dungeons, great music, introduced the iconic Master Sword, and it even has cool, unique magic spells.
Great music, my ass. I just love listening to the same 2 mind-numbing songs for every single dungeon in the game.
You're full of shit, Donald. The dungeon themes are litty on a stack, and you cannot deny the Dark World theme is a top 5 Zelda song.
I might give you that one, but the gameplay makes me wish I never picked up a controller in my life.
Skill issue.
Guys, this is going nowhere. I'm fine with putting it in B tier. The Bombos medallion is pretty sick after all.
Yeah, you would say that. Whatever, that's fine.
I cannot fucking believe A Link to the Past is going this low, but whatever.
That's exactly how I like. If you watch our tier list over on Geeks and Gamers of fast food restaurants, that's exactly how I was acting with stuff like In-N-Out, where Ryan intentionally ranked it lower just so it would hurt the tier list. But I will watch this one later. I want to see some gameplay. I think the gameplay is actually going to be better for reaction purposes. So let me pull up GTA. Presidents GTA. Okay. Let's see here. Make sure that okay, here we go. This one looks okay. All right. And this is probably the last one. We'll wrap it up after this, and then I'll go live playing video games.
Anyone in the lobby have a mic?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Oh, I was just wondering if anyone could help me sell my cocaine business. It's full at the moment.
Sure, I can help you. Go ahead and invite me to your motorcycle club. What's your gamer tag?
Awesome, thanks. My gamer tag is X the Bidenator.
All right.
Unfortunately, we got the fucking post-op van mission. I can't stand this shit.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, that is the worst one. That's the reason I just dupe Deluxos for money nowadays. Oh, hey, watch out. Someone just went ghost. Organization is named MAGA 2024. Some Trump cocksucker probably.
What the fuck? My shit just got orbed. Some fucker named Trump Daddy. What an absolute degenerate.
That's got to be some troll. No way, that's actually him.
Of course it's me. Who else would it be, Barack? I too play the great game of Grand Theft Auto online. In fact, I was just golfing with the Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick the other day. Man, the Space Force could really use a weapon like this orbital cannon.
Fuck you. You're an asshole. You come into our lobby. All I'm trying to do is sell my coke that I've had sitting here for months with the 10 minutes of free time I have as president. And you have to come here and ruin it.
You shouldn't even be president, Joe. Let's be honest. Everyone knows what really happened.
Are you still on that shit, Donald? Is that why you've been stalking me in GTA Online? I bet you won't even come out of your facility, you pussy.
Why don't you cry about it, Sleepy Joe? Cry yourself to sleep, in fact.
How about you get your orange ass over here and 1v1 me on the ground? I bet I'll beat your ass just like I did back in the 2020 election.
Jesus, you cry so much, I should start calling you Sobbing Joe instead of Sleepy Joe. I'm coming out right now. Tell Barack not to help you, though.
Of course, on the Oppressor Mark II. Is that all you ever use? The game is called Grand Theft Auto, and all you bitch boys use is a flying fucking bike.
Joe, the score is 1-0, by the way.
Get that dumb score shit out of here. Everyone knows kills with the orbital cannon don't count. Let's see how good you are at sniping. Oh, and of course, I lag out of the game. Fucking horse shit. Oh, looks like the guy that tried to help me sell Obama Yo Mama sent me a voice message. Let's hear what he has to say.
Sorry about that asshole that griefed you. You want to help me sell my weed in an invite-only lobby later?
And it looks like there's also one from Trump Daddy. This message surely can't be anything good.
I am up globally. Hold my L's, Joe. You suck at the game.
All right, boys, we're getting a ton of heat for our last.
Fucking hell, man. Look, if you would have told me I'd be reacting and watching these AI-generated presidents lists, I would have called you crazy. But there's something so genuinely just funny and wholesome about it. And I guess it gives me insight into a fucking world I wish existed. Because again, anybody that watches or plays video games knows that is, and this is why the PC world drives me crazy. And maybe I'm happy because these are getting so much traction and there's so much attention behind them, because that is the real world. Like, that is how gamers talk to each other. That is how friends talk to each other. That is how normal people talk to each other. And so hearing this AI generated stuff with these presidents and the voices are so close, it's just funny. because that's how the real world should be. And I'm tired of the fake offended people. I'm tired of the sensitive Sallys out there. I'm sick of all of it. And so, man, that is just, I think that's why it connects with me so much. I really don't know, but that's how I talk to my friends. That's how we talk to each other. You literally just watched us play Mario Kart. We're just screaming at each other the whole fucking time. So that's what we do. So it's great. It's awesome. All right. So we have 2 beards of shame. Beard of shame. Jay Hellstorm. How much longer before we have it? So the chat, you gotta nominate someone, and I get to nominate someone.
Hey,
You ready, Jay Hellstorm?
We haven't chosen yet, have we?
No, we haven't. So we're gonna do that now.
Oh, okay.
So now, chat, you need to start throwing some ideas out there for Hailstorm. We need to kind of figure out who's going to get the beard of shame for the day. We're going to do one from the chat and one from me. Okay. So I'm going to give, let's see. We got Will Smith. You got Crowder. You got Jeremy, Jan 6 committee, April O'Neil, Jeremy for the Mario Kart performance, Adam Kinzinger, Zoe, Crowder, Will Smith, Seth Rogen. Let's see. Quartering, Jeremy for the MK performance. All right. So, all right, here, I've got at least a couple of options. So let's see. Start a poll. Okay. Here we go. Start a poll. All right. Beard of shame. Okay. So we're going to put Crowder. If I could spell. Crowder. E-Day Cobra. Let's see. I gotta get I don't want to put like the January 6th committee per se.
Oh, I was actually thinking of already just doing that
okay.
earlier.
All right. Well, okay. Well, then I guess I'll just put J6. I'll just put J6 for the committee. And then Will Smith. Okay, so there's chat. There's your poll right there. You get to decide. So we're gonna start doing 2 beards of shame. Okay. Gabe in the house. What's up, Gabe, for $1? Thank you, Gabe. Oh man, I missed quite a few. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay. Giants fan says get Gary and Alex Jones to play Fortnite together for a charity event. That would be great. That would be huge. Digital Demonic Davro says, I came here for the CobraCast. Instead, I got a full face of Trump. Oh, well, can't make MSNBC great again. So let's get some sanity back. Thank you, man. Zach Ferris says, you should watch U.S. presidents play Battlefront 2. I need to look into that one. Jolly Roger, check Twitter DM. Greatest news story. Unbelievable. All right, I'll check that here in just a second. Samurai Vader, my turn. Try Raiden versus Trump full fight. Gosh, we just may do a whole stream of that. I got you, Samurai Vader. No big deal. Digital Demonic Davros, we need a free corn pop. He was a bad dude, but he needs a pardon. Buddha Bear, you should check out let's see, Athene AI show for LOTCR. I'll check that one out. So the best way to show me some of these videos is go into the Discord, the Snake Pit. So you got the Geeks Gamers Discord, and then we got the Snake Pit within there. And I try to look at some of your stuff that you want me to react to in there. JM Elliott, I got that one. Gabe Dollar got that one. Mark, just wanted to say this. This is a great stream tonight. My face hurts from laughing. Thanks for showing us those links. So funny. Take care. If you guys are entertained, my job is done. That's all I care about. That's all I care about is entertaining you guys. So right now, January 6th.
We need to just keep it going. I gotta log into these other accounts here, and it'll be about 2 minutes. Yeah.
Thank you, Lou. I appreciate it. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate it. So we're going to keep that poll going for a minute. And then for me, I think the beard of shame has to go to Jay Hellstorm.
I gotta make some more Google accounts. Give me a second.
Hell, I don't. I have my own personal vote. I have my own personal vote. You're trying. What are you trying to get? You trying to get me? You trying to get me the beard of shame? Is that what you want? Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
It's almost 1 a.m. Just give it a little bit of time.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm beating Crowder. That's awesome. All right, no. So I'm not gonna give Jay Hailstorm the beer of shame, even though I should. He's a piece of shit. But I will say, personally, I think Will Smith deserves it. So I think we got to give it Will Smith. And so it's gonna be J6 and Will Smith. That's what's gonna be. So Hailstorm, make it happen, buddy. Make it happen. I think we should stop J6 right now. It's at 45%. I think that's a good number. There we go. Boom. Well, 44. So, all right, there we go. So it's J6 and it's Will Smith. There we go. Right there. J6 and Will Smith. Hailstorm, get to work. Let's see here. All right, how long are you going to be?
5-10 minutes.
All right, bye. All right, so we've got a few more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I did want to talk about this Ninja Turtles deal. So I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but this new Ninja Turtles with April O'Neil. She's basically and I'll show you Melanie Mack's tweet. Melanie Mack had a great tweet about it. But yeah, so this is April O'Neil. Now, I'm sure most of you know who April O'Neil is from the Ninja Turtles. This is the April O'Neil that they have decided. A short, fat, black April O'Neil. That's fucking ridiculous. So right here, I like what Melanie said here. As always, people are pulling the racist card anytime April O'Neil criticism, white activist at that. April is supposed to be beautiful. They could have given us a cute black April. They made her ugly on purpose. Race plays no role in that. You are 100% accurate. You are 100% accurate. They do this intentionally. They do this nonsense intentionally because they're trying to get people to actively criticize something just so they can then play the victim. But if this would have been the April O'Neil in the show, I mean, there would have been a little bit of criticism, but they did this so that it would get roasted because they don't care about black people or women or non-white people. They care about using them so that people will criticize them and then they can play the fake victim off of it. That's what they care about. They care about them as chess pieces, not as individuals, not as real people. And that's what people like me and so many others have been calling out, because this is about the oppression Olympics. Inventing a victim mentality over and over and over again, just so they can continue to virtue signal. It's nonsense. But I want to show you guys the actual trailer, so just so we can see how cringe this shit is. Okay, and I don't even know what the dislike ratio is on YouTube. Mutant Mayhem. All right, here's the Paramount. Oh, it's ratioed, boys. We got a ratio going on. Is this it? I'll make sure this is it. Yes. Okay. So we got a ratio here. All right. So this is on the Paramount channel right here. So here we go. So you see the ratio right there. 1.6 up to 2.6 down. I'll add to that really quick. Look at this nonsense. And yes, Seth Rogen is involved in it. That's a major red flag right there.
Stay still. Stay still. No. Oh! Let's try that again, but with ninja stars.
Is Donatello? By the way, I didn't catch this the first time I watched the trailer, but Is Donatello a girl or a he, they, or a it, we, she, they, or whatever? Like Donatello, if you may not know Ninja Turtle lore or whatever, like Donatello is the purple one. So Donatello sounds like a fucking, okay, it is a boy. Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. All right, here we go.
Hey, why did we pick a fruit shaped exactly like my head?
Just stop talking. You're ruining my concentration.
You're fine. Chill. He's gonna die.
Wait, did you hear that? What was that?
Well, not that we can do. You guys want to grab pizza?
Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? What the heck are those things? They look like little Shreks to me. Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Oh, we've prepared our whole lives for this. Can I kick it?
Oh my, I'm gonna be sick.
Leo, what happened? Is Donnie bleeding?
It was an accident. Mikey, watch out!
So you were baby turtles who made contact with mystery goo.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like it's just nicer.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah.
Ooze.
It's nice, right? It's ooze.
Fucking terrible. Look at like what is the comment saying? Let's see. I feel like Into Spider-Verse was such a huge and great stepping stone into such a beautiful animation style, and I'm all for it. Well, you'll be wrong, but I'm glad you're excited. Positive comments. There's a lot of positive comments, and it's ratioed. There's a lot of positive comments. I don't see any negative comments. So it's ratioed. It's ratioed, but all we see is positive comments. There you go. That's pretty interesting right there. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, and that's not the only, like, there's more versions. So that one's got more views. That one's ratioed. 78,000. That one's ratioed. IGN's. That one's not quite ratioed, but it's pretty damn close. So there you go. It's trash. It's trash. I'm not playing it again. Don't worry. I'm not playing it again. But yeah, man. So it's just I'm so sick of it, and we've seen this time and time again, and the reaction is going to be, it's the same as every other situation like this. It's going to be everybody's racist, everybody's sexist, everybody's an istophobe, fat phobic, all of that. Every single fucking time. That's what's going to happen. You know that's what's going to happen. So, now there was another one I wanted to show you guys, and I put it in my history, but I can't find it. Let me see. Let me look in the chat. We still got 1,200 people here, and we got 100 people over on Rumble. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You guys have been the best, and I really do appreciate it. Oh yeah, this one right here. I forgot about this one. I got to show you guys this. This is what it is. Hailstorm put it in here. So this right here is the most insane thing I think we've heard in a while. Jill Biden, the current First Lady of the United States of America, says it is ridiculous to test politicians older than 75 for their mental, how competent they are. How can you say that this is outrageous?
Nikki Haley, one of the Republican candidates, is calling for mental competency tests for those politicians over the age of 75. What do you think about that?
Ridiculous.
Would your husband ever?
Holy fuck at the awkwardness. One more time at that awkwardness.
Age of 75. What do you think about that?
Ridiculous.
Would your husband ever take one of those?
I mean, we haven't even discussed, we would never even discuss something like that.
Nikki Haley, one of the Republican.
This is like, do you know why she says that? Do you know why she says that? Because they know that it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. And they know that. The Democrats act like they have nothing to lose and nothing to strive for. That's what they act like. You have to ask yourself why. Why does that happen? And I think we all kind of know exactly why that happens and why that we get to that point. So it's just, it's depressing. Like they don't have to answer for anything. They don't have to be responsible for anything. And hey, I see this right here. Steph just tweeted this out. I have not seen this, but I think we should watch it because this looks pretty interesting right here. This is a CNN story. CNN says that Tucker Carlson is lying about the events of January 6th. Let's watch.
Sears. I mean, that wasn't the news part of that day. The news part of the day was that there was an insurrection. It was the hundreds of people who caused damage and injury and insurrection. I think he's missing maybe the headline from that day.
Yeah, and how they got in the Capitol by overrunning the Capitol Police. That's a key part of this, obviously. What we saw tonight, Allison, from Tucker is nothing new. He has been trying to sanitize the very real violence that we all saw unfold at the U.S. Capitol in real time for quite some time now. I think what's really notable here is that he had a very key assist from Kevin McCarthy, someone who was at the Capitol on that day, who condemned the violence in the immediate wake of that attack, but has since tried to get back in the good graces of Trump and the MAGA fan base. And so what's so key here is that he helped Tucker Carlson try to rewrite history by giving him this surveillance footage.
So now Tucker Carlson is trying to rewrite history. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You may talk, you're Jesus. Those that preach the loudest have the most to hide. Oh my God.
Footage that he denied to actual news organizations, and now Tucker Carlson's back at his usual game of trying to, not even trying to, of lying to his audience about the events of that day.
Guys, they were sightseers, according to Tucker.
I think this is a huge strategic misfire for Carlson, for McCarthy, for that whole ecosystem, because the last thing common sense Republicans want to do is relitigate January 6th. They want to move on. They want to move forward. And this is just bringing it all back up.
Former advisor to George W. Bush and John McCain. That says it all about this guy right here.
And anybody who sees this tape has also seen the other tape with cops being terrorized, beaten, and
oh my God. Oh my God, man. These people are insufferable. These people are insufferable. It's amazing. And you're just, I don't know, man. It is wild that they just keep spewing lies and nonsense on top of lies and nonsense. Unbelievable. God. Oh, here we go. We got people. I guess people are complaining about my video on Geeks and Gamers. And that's why you got to keep going. Because I haven't been making a lot of videos on Geeks and Gamers lately. And now I'm going to keep making them because it takes one video from me and they start crying again. One video. I haven't even been making videos on Geeks and Gamers. I make one video talking about the Ninja Turtle stuff. They're screaming their heads off because I made one video. So do you know what that tells me? I need to make more. So I'm going to keep making videos on Geeks and Gamers. I'm going to keep calling out Hollywood. We're going to keep talking politics over here and other things. We're going to talk about stuff over here. I'm going to make videos over here. We're going to clip stuff out because you know what makes them mad? When people are successful. The more people succeed, the more you complain about me, the more you motivate me to keep making you cry. Your tears mean nothing to me, leftists. Your tears mean nothing except motivation. motivation. Your tears motivate me. Okay. By the way, I told you guys last night, and I showed them on Twitch. Many people were asking to see my car that I told you. So I sold my Z car, and I have now a 2013 Mustang GT. That's right, a 2013 Mustang GT. And I'm going to show all of you right quick. And I've had the Z car for a while. I finally sold the Z car. The Z cars have went up in value significantly. I had a twin turbo 2013. And I had sat on it for years and years. And so obviously my name, D-Day Cobra, was my gamer tag back in the Modern Warfare days. That was my name, D-Day Cobra. Why was it D-Day Cobra? We had a little clan together, and it was like they had the guy that started it, you know, he was like D-Day Alpha, and then was D-Day this. So they just named off things. And I came up with Cobra because of G.I. Joe and because of Shelby Cobras. So I love Shelby Cobras. I love Mustangs. So anyway, this is my new ride right here. There you go. Is a 2013 GT, heavily inspired by Shelby Cobras. It's got Shelby rims on it. It's got the Shelby logos. I'm going to put a GT 500 front end on it. It's got a Boss 302 intake on it. It's got headers on it. It's got a Flowmaster exhaust system on it. It's loud as fuck. And I love it. And I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy with this car. So, so I had to get rid of my 300ZX though, to get it. But those 300ZXs went up in price a lot. So it was good. But the wheels make the car. I see somebody on the Rebel chat said the wheels got to go. Honestly, like, so no bullshit. Okay. I was going to buy a new set of rims. I looked at the rims on it. I had them put them on. I want the Shelby rims. The Shelby rims to me sell the car. The Shelby rims. Now I do want to paint it black. I was looking for a black one, but I found a couple of black cars because I always have black sports cars when I have sports cars typically. But I want to paint it black. I'm not putting the money into painting it black right now. It's got a really good paint job on it. And but that one had 39,000 miles on it. 2013 with 39,000 miles. So it is loud as God, it's so loud. So I was thinking about wrapping it. I've never wrapped a car, so I might wrap it. I talked to a company here in Orlando about wrapping it. I've never done that before. 300ZX twin turbo was my favorite car too, along with Mustangs. I've always loved the 300ZX, but the value of those cars have gone up so much. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So but I'll keep you guys. That's going to be the next car video is going to be in that. That's going to be the next car video. So that'll be kind of cool. Oh, Elon just tweeted out the J6 footage. What? Or he tweeted about it? Holy shit. Oh, Elon's putting a signal boost on J6. Holy shit. There you go. So right here. So this is Greg Price tweeted out, and it's got 4 million views. Hell yeah. And then Elon says, this is crazy. The public was misled. Fuck yeah, man. That's the type of signal boost we need on this shit. Hell yes. Shout out to Elon Musk. Look, I've had my criticisms of Elon. Okay, no doubt about that. I've had my criticisms of things. At the end of the day, he gave Trump his Twitter account back. And of course, Trump hasn't taken him up on the offer to use it yet, but he's made some strides. And stuff like this, that's what we need. So, man, that's going to put another 10 million views on it just because he commented. You know what I mean? Just because he commented on it. That's how much light that's going to bring on it. So, hell yes. So, shout out to Elon Musk for that. I'm really happy to hear about that. All right, we're getting ready for Beard of Shame. I think Jay Hailstorm's getting close to giving us the Beard of Shame. and the anticipation is building. It's building. Jay Hailstorm says 3 more minutes on the beard of shame. 3 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Did I miss any super chats? I did. Celluloid Dream says Mustangs are for figs. Well, I'm a fig because I love me the Mustang, man. You can't make any car sound like a Mustang with a proper exhaust system. You can't do it. Let's see. Sir, Ruin of House Roundhead. In general, how interested are you in the XFL? I was at the Defenders game yesterday. The fans are into it. They even throw lemons on the field. I mean, I'm interested to see how it goes for sure. Camelot, what up? Camelot says, I have a 2015 5.0 and I'm also a fig. What's up, Camelot? I'm going to try going Camelot show this week. And I'm going to try to get Camelot on here as well. So I need to talk to Camelot about racing. I'm actually following NASCAR for the first time in a long time this year, Camelot. And I know you do some driving. I used to be hardcore NASCAR fan. I used to be obsessed with NASCAR back in the Earnhardt days, Tony Stewart days, that heyday. But then after Tony Stewart retired, I kind of lost connection with it. But now with Kyle Busch going to RCR, I'm all back in on covering NASCAR and paying attention to it. I'm a huge Kyle Busch fan. So yeah, man. So we'll have to talk some racing. And with Bubba Wallace is one of the main reasons that I was checked out on NASCAR, because Bubba Wallace is a literal piece of shit, and their pandering to Bubba Wallace has ruined NASCAR. They've alienated their fan base over this, and it's pissed me off so much. So Bubba Wallace is just a terrible, terrible person. Let's see. We got Mark Hendricks. Just wanted to say this was a great stream. Oh, I got that one. Eric K says, is it Lizzo, O'Neal, Jeremy? The Beast. Aloha and blessings to Jeremy. The Snake Pit. That's right. Snake Pit. Rise up. Enoch Maman. Stop the ginger side. Let's see. Keck Lord Gray. When gamers turn political, whether left or right, you know the left has lost the point. Yep. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier for 5. It seems there should be more Ashley Babbitt videos. I agree. Let's see. Zalisha, you sold a 300ZX twin turbo for a fake Shelby Mustang, bro. I mean, if you look up the value on the 2013 Mustangs, those are actually going up in value too. So yeah. But I had two 300ZXs for combined. Well, I had the twin turbo for like 5 or 6 years, and I have my other one that wasn't a twin turbo for probably 10 years. And they just, they ran their course. I'd had them for a while. I enjoyed them, but it was time to move on. Nothing like a Mustang though. Yes, the Coyote engines are goated. 100%. But it's not a fake Shelby. It's got I didn't put the emblems on it or anything. I didn't put the rims on it. It's just got emblems. So essentially what will happen is I'll eventually probably paint it black. I'll probably put the Coyote emblems on it and make those black, because I don't really like to flash emblems on my cars. I just like for the car to speak for itself. So I like black cars. So if you paint the whole car black and then you paint the 5.0 emblems black, they still complement it without it being overkill. You know what I mean? So now the rims though, I like the Shelby rims. So I may keep the Shelby rims on it. But yeah, standard or automatic, it is a 6-speed. It is a 6-speed standard. No way to go. 6-speed. So, black cars do matter. Black cars matter. What's funny is I took it to my mechanic the other day. My mechanic, after going through it, thought it was a Shelby. Till I told him it wasn't. He didn't go through it in depth, you know what I mean? But I'm saying just on the visual appearance, because it does have a custom Shelby front end. It doesn't have the GT500 front end, but it does have that front valence is a Shelby. It does look like a Shelby, but it ain't. It don't matter. I could have told you guys it was a Shelby, and you would have thought it was, because it sounds like one, it runs like one, it looks like one. Coyotes are too pipey. I don't know, man. 5.0 Coyote is pretty good. Like, honestly, I wanted a 2000. I was actually looking at a Shelby. I'll show you guys the Shelby I was looking at. The problem is this car's 10 times nicer than the Shelby. The Shelby I was looking at, it was a 2007 Shelby. It had the Carroll Shelby emblem. It was 100%. It was a factory Shelby. It had 109,000 miles on it. I drove it. It just didn't feel right. It felt like it was ragged. It ran in the ground, and it was slightly cheaper than this one that I bought. It was a black one with gray racing stripes on it. It had, it was nice, but it felt, but it had this was the 2009. It was Shelby. I looked at a couple of Shelbys. But ultimately, this car, 39,000 miles with all the modifications done to it and the way it sounds and the way it runs, no brainer. No brainer. Grizzly Nightmare says, custom CobraCast black seats with red stitching. Whew. The Grizzly, tell me about it. Baseball was my jam. Then they added the Black Lives Matter anthem, and I couldn't watch another game. I was a big Tiger fan, too. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing, man. Like, dude, you guys have no idea how obsessed with NASCAR I was. I was obsessed with NASCAR. Back in the Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Dale Jr. days, Dale Jarrett, Mark Martin, but it's just ridiculous how much they've pandered and lost their way. All right, we've got our first beard of shame. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Hey, man, I agree. My 300ZX both were sexy as hell, but time to get some American muscle. All right, you ready? You guys ready for the beard of shame? Oh, it's a 2-for-1. Oh, it's a 2-for-1. Jay Hellstorm's got a 2-for-1. All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. And here we go. The beard of shame, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for not getting the beard of shame out to you sooner. We missed it the last couple of streams, but we're back. We're back. Here we go.
Yeah. Fuck you. Heartfelt.
Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
All right, that was good. One more time for Hailstorm.
Yeah. Fuck you. Heartfelt.
Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
All right, that was good. All right, not bad at all, Hailstorm. All right, that was pretty good, buddy. Pretty good. Got our crew here. Hi, guys.
Howdy.
All right, so we got Jed Hollywood Scholar, we got Jay Hailstorm, we got Eric K, and I guess, man, this was ran a lot later than I wanted it to, but we're still going to run Fortnite. So we're going to run Fortnite. I'm going to run on this channel. You guys want on this channel? I'm just going to run on this channel. You know what I mean? Might as well. So we're going to do it.
We're going to drop a bastion.
Yeah, we're going to. I don't know about that. So we'll see. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to call it a night. Thanks to Eric. Thanks to Jay Hailstorm. Thanks to Jed. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to the chat. Give me 10 minutes and I'll be back live on this channel to play Fortnite. Now, this stream's not going to stay public after I'm done. I'll probably unlist it, but it will be here. So let's get this party started. So thank you, everybody. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes, I guess. So have a good night. And we'll talk to all of you in about 10 minutes, I guess.